Welcome back to Let's Play Product Zero Maiden of Blackwater. It is the 5th of January and the third record session of the new year. Would have done that yesterday, but sister and her kids were over because they weren't able to come over for Christmas because they were ill. So, Christmas 2.0 Electric Boogaloo. So, didn't really get around to recording. So, we are here now. How do you know? Have you ever, just been trying to sleep and your mind just wanders? 2 times in a row now it's been in this game because I'm like, because I've been thinking about the game, because I was gonna be going for it, because I uploaded the previous part the other day. So that's finally, all the recordings I've done in advance uploaded, so I'll do some more recording. And I've just been thinking of the game as I'm trying to sleep, and it's like, okay, where is this game going? It's like I feel the weakest thing in this entire game is the writing. It's like, I would even say the worst thing about the game is the writing. Simply based on the fact of what they did to Miku's character. Fuck the writers. I'm still never gonna get over that. But I've also been thinking, is this game this game is kind of it's got that this characters, suicide themes and all that. And I'm just wondering at this point, is this game going to basically just be glorifying that or something? Because I just find it kind of fucked up. And it's like, I hope not. It ends up being an end. It's like, oh yeah, and then Yuri and Hisoka are like, yeah, let's die together, It's like, don't go that route with that as well. I mean, for fuck's sake. Probably not, but yeah. It just feels like, with Yuri and Haruka, just kind of feel like they would kind of go on some weird, I don't know, maybe a Romeo and Juliet kind of vibe, except with 2 girls. They both end up dead in the end. Although we didn't really get a proper payoff to that, really. We just saw, Haruka being escorted out of the building by Fuyui's ghost. Presumably died off screen. But I assume if we encounter a ghost at some point, we could, do the glance thing and probably see what actually happens. But it feels like the pacing is all over the place. I mean, we're playing as Ren in this. I think there's 14 in total, so this is the next to last one potentially. And Ren's characters all over the place. I mean, they all are, really. I mean, Miu was hardly there. She was stuck in a reliquary for most of the game. And when she finally was saved, it's we get a glance into her kind of past a bit before she kicks Yuri out of her mind, which is a weird thing to say. And you can see that, she's not had the best life. And she's searching for her mother Miku, and they find out that Miku married her brother as a ghost. I just shake my head at that. It's just freaking terrible writing. It also, puts into context like this, right? So, were they always intimates? Because take that into context for the end of the first game. I mean, it's just spoilers for the end of the first game. But the whole point of the first game is Miku is searching for her brother in this haunted ass place. Goes through hell to find him. Finally finds the son of a bitch at the end. And you've got the final boss ghost. And he's just like, look at her, Miku. She's so lonely. I must stay with her forever. You go. So, that just comes off him being a bit of a dick. It's like, you're just gonna leave a system like that? But add in the intimacy thing, And that makes it even worse, doesn't it? It's like, fucking hell, what an awful character. Jesus Christ. But then, you know, on the topic of Ren here, what have we learned about Ren so far? We've seen, like, that constant dream he has a few times with the silver-haired girl, but we've not really got much of a payoff yet for it. Because we can assume that was either Ren in the past, or it was that Asto person, because it seems like there's a bit of a mixed up identity, and it seems that he spent time living, or at least visiting this Asto family. We haven't really got much, it's just, the pacing is just all over the place. Not helped at all by the fact that I'm just rambling. I know, I just felt like ranting a bit, you know. Because it's on my mind. It's just the writing in this game. Yuri, Miu, Miku, Hisoka, and Yuri have all returned from Akari. The dark sun has followed them. The mountain will not let them go. Ren must protect them alone. Yeah, that's another thing I just remembered. You know, I reckon for Yuri, it wasn't just them, it was like a group of girls that just went to the mountain to take their own lives. We don't really get, I mean, we still don't have context on that, really. Just like, the mountain seems to draw people to their death. So, are they going unwillingly, or are they basically were going to take their own lives anyway, so they went to the mountain? And if so, why? We don't really get any idea why they decided on this. Or maybe they just happened to be around the area, they saw the sunset, and that basically was like, okay, come here to die. It's like, what, you had a happy, fulfilling life? Well, too bad, now you must die. Doesn't matter whether you feel like living or not, you are going to die. And even the characters that, well, it does. It's like that Kazuya guy, Ren's friend. He also didn't want to die, but he was lured in by, ghost picture. And then he saw the real deal, and he was like, ah, shit, I'm fucked now, aren't I? Anyways, Ren must protect them alone, because of course. Why can't they take it in turns? Shifts, man. Like, we don't really play as Ren that often. Then again, we don't play as Miu very often either. Miu and Miku, they're all, and Yuri all fall into an unusually deep slumber. I guess that explains it then. I can't take ships if they're... I mean, why is Ren not affected then? He's been in the mountain plenty of times. Everyone else just like goes into a deep slumber whenever the plot wants to. But Ren, he never really has any issues there. Maybe it's because he's like, I mean, now think about it, the antagonist is looking for their long-lost love. And I assume Ren looks like that person. So maybe that's why he's like, yeah, that is the cat. What the hell? The cat wants in my room now? Complete opposite how it usually is. A moment. Yeah, man, I haven't even started with the cat's already like, I'm going to annoy you for several more hours. Meow. Seriously, man, it's just like, it's cute at first, the meow, meow. Ah, isn't that adorable? It gets grating when it's constant. What? You got your treats? When you are whining to come back in the room, why do you persist with your whining? Anyways, just have to try to commentate over the meowing. Ren fears that while this persists, much like the whining of the cats, the defenseless group may be vulnerable to attack. Time to get back to those surveillance cameras. You're gonna be really distracted with that, you know. Ren knows he must find out what's going on with Akari before someone comes to pay visits. I mean, if it ends up being a short chapter, just think, like, I'll end up playing the next chapter, and that chapter's apparently the longest. What the hell happened to the lighting?
But sunrise isn't for another few hours.
Where's the remote? Gets dark way too early. Do they always have to sleep like that? That's freaking weird. Their mother and daughter. That does not look like a comfortable sleeping position. Ollie, shut up. Ren's probably like, ah, god damn it, why is it me? Why do I have to deal with this shit? That light. It might be a sign of something strange happening on Mount Akari. Something might be on its way here again. You know, with the cat basically being on my knee right now, just, you know, talk about the New Year montage a little bit here, you know? One of the most pain-ass things about recording the music was the freaking cat kept freaking jumping on my lap. I had to hold my guitar at an awkward angle. So some, like the Digimon Will Next Order section, for example, if I recall, was it that section? Yeah, when I like played Shinimon's theme, I was playing the power chords. Part of the reason why my timing was off on that is because the freaking cat was on my freaking lap. Wouldn't leave me alone. Anyways, it'll be a sign of something strange happening in Mount Akari. Something might be on its way here again. I should keep an eye on the surveillance camera feeds. And the way he just turned around like that. Molly. Molly. You are very, very noisy. I cannot concentrate.
They're here.
Well, take a seat, guys. I'll make you some tea. Ghost tea. Hey, didn't see you there, mate. Okay, it's a little crowded now. Ooh, it's pretty damn crowded. At the perfect shot and everything. Look, ow. I forgot you don't have that power. Or if you do, I haven't got it equipped. Da, 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 da. Comes. Oh fuck. It's a delay. I can only tend to one customer at a time. Who the fuck even are you? How? Oh. Wow, do you want out of the room again now? I'm in the middle of a ghost battle. Seriously, like, yesterday I was playing on the Switch and I was playing handheld mode and she would leap up constantly onto my freaking chest and lying down. It was annoying as fuck. Extra annoying as fuck because I also got my first KO, I guess. Where I was like, you know, knocked out. Now! Wandering woman, Jesus Christ, cat, you are fucking so goddamn annoying. A moment. Man, that cat can never make up its goddamn mind. I let it out of the room, it wants back in the room, and then she wants back out of the room. I think it's probably because my nephew's over. She's kind of like looking for sanctuary, a place to chill. But my room's a bit messy since Christmas time, so she could just, you know, chill in the corner on the chair. I don't know. So me and her mother are sleeping, and I've got to rescue them. Do I have to? Do I really have to? I suppose I do. Well, I'm afraid it's too late, Ren. They're already dead. We never got to go out there. How do you get to go out there? That's not fair. Come on, I'm kind of, you know, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Upstairs, they're kind of in the middle of possibly dying. Just wasting time fighting you. I don't think I've glanced into your past, so kind of curious to know how you died. Are you one of Yuri's friends? Or acquaintances? You have the same attack pattern as that one does, you know? I mean, what kind of attack is that? His big arms like, yeah. I thought you were just gonna disappear on me completely. You know, be like, I'm running away from this place. You done yet? Can I glance now? I just want to see what happened to you, man. There we go. So Ren does have the same power. Oh wait, I guess I've seen into yours before? I don't remember it. Must have been a long time ago. Hopefully they're not dead, because I kinda took my time there. Should this door? Probably not. Yeah, this is Yuri's room. You know, while they're, you know, getting ghost assaulted, I'm just gonna do some reading. The words "I won't let you" brought me back to my senses. They overwhelmed me. The words were so powerful, so absolute, they really got to me. But what really got me to stick around was something small. Hisoka's favorite words. Okay, it was a cup of coffee. I wrote it as a cup of tea in the video description. Of course, it's a freaking coffee shop / antique shop. But I've never seen any customers. But to be fair, there's be a bit awkward at this time, wouldn't it? Sometimes a cup of coffee can make all the difference. Such a little thing, but I never notice it. As long as it's not going down the path of, you know, romanticizing this kind of shit, then sure. Because I was kind of worried that they were kind of gonna go with the Fuyu thing where they were determined to die together. That's not romance, man. That's fucked. It's gonna be the last room I check. How you doing, Hisoka? Hisoka. Got mixed up. So she looks like she's having a nightmare, but otherwise seems fine. What's going on with your foot there? She spent days trapped on Mount Akami. I'd like to ask her about what she saw there. Maybe that's why her foot is all fucked up. I was like, you would have a fucked up foot too if you trapped in that damn thing for so long. I've got more urgent things on my hands right now. I should keep watching the camera feeds. Wait, I'm supposed to be watching the camera feeds? I thought I was supposed to go up to music. I couldn't make it just as I thought I had her. She fell. Akari, I couldn't save her. Forgive me. These words still echo in my mind. Maybe in chasing after Akari, I pushed her too far. I'm so relieved. Thank you. The forced niceties made it so much harder. For that call, I cried so much I thought I might die. She slipped through my fingers. I feel like Yuri will too. It's kind of weird how we just get these journal entries. Like one per chapter kind of thing. Instead of just, reading the whole damn thing. It's like, oh no, they only appear afterwards. There's the camera. Look, we can check it there. Can you imagine if we could actually, like if we could switch between characters or something? Just like, yeah, can you see me on the camera? But yeah, Miu and Miku are probably dead now. How long have we been doing nothing? Now I'm going back the way I came up here. I will check the feeds after I am done wandering. Mindlessly. Aimlessly. Nowhere. Small potted planets on top of a nose. Well, they're here and they seem to be fine. I guess because we have to check the security feed first. Seem to be alright, except for the nightmares. I mean, how can you tell? The ghost I saw walk in is nowhere to be seen. Oh, spoke too soon now, Ren. Oh, there's not enough room in here for both of us. Oh, Jesus. I mean, again, this is one of the number of issues with this game. They just set ghosts on you in really awkward, confined locations where you can't really dodge. Oh, miss. I mean, like I've said previously, it wasn't like something they never did in the original games, It's just they were better at handling this. They'd actually have ghosts where it's, not too frustrating to, dodge around it. And this one seems alright for attack back. It's quite simple, you can just kind of get a little bit away. You fell through the wall. As a rest, I have to watch over everyone who's down. Why is the could you really call it battle music still playing? on the Shadow Ball, where ghost marriages take places. Tales of children of the dead are often found. They are known as Shadowborn, or children of the underworld, and are feared by the people. The Shadowborn once a man beloved by a girl living in a small village went missing in the mountains. Every day the girl went to the mountains trying to pray for his return. Years went by and the man never came back. After 10 years, the girl had lost her mind. She went on living and talking to a man who wasn't there. One day the villagers noticed that she was with child. She said that the man who had gone missing was the father. Ignoring the talk in the village about the identity of the father, she gave birth alone. The baby girl that was born had the missing man's eyes. As for the man, he was an outsider who had stumbled upon the village. It later transpired he was killed by the villagers' daddy's bride. When the child learned how to speak, she asked the villagers, "Why did you kill my father?" So, is this implying that Miku and her ghost brother had Miu? I mean, it was already freaking weird as it was. If it's after he had died, well, it doesn't even matter if it was after or before. Isla Scenario makes the Fuyu, her brother, look like the absolute biggest scumbag in the world. And think about that as well, you know? The whole reason he died in the first game is to stay with the lonely ghost woman who was the final boss in that game. You know, he's like, I've got to be with her, she's so lonely, she just wants someone to come to you. Then, you know, cut a decade or so later, it's like, oh, I'm fucking tired of this shit, I'm gonna go marry my sister or some shit. It's like, what the fuck is the writing in this fucking game? Ugh. Just, I can't wait till we get to the credits so I can, you know, finally see who the fuck the writers are and see what else they have done to see if it lines up. Like, yeah, that's pretty consistent. It's gonna... you can't moonwalk down the stairs, that'd be dangerous. What? It just makes it look weird, because that's clearly just to show that there's an item there. But it just makes it look like, oh my god, there's something inside your stomach, Rui. Rui's breathing quietly in deep slumber. It's that book. It's about folktales surrounding Mount Akari. I should probably take a look at it as well. Water in Mount Akari. Water has been deified on... Is that the word? On Mount Akari for centuries. The water from the lake of the departed envelops the mountain in mist. To the locals, the water is the source of the soul, and where the soul returns to death. This belief likely spread due to water being ties to everything written within the wetter image planets. The people fear nature, revere it, and live among it. This may show the true character of the locals. Rays have nightmares, but seems okay otherwise. Time to play Five Nights at a Circus.
Here on the mountain, water itself is revered and worshipped. Souls come from the water, and it's where they return to in death.
What cameras do they have? Wait. I should have paid attention to what room that was. Yuri's room. Oh wait, there was a spare room. Yeah, main storeroom. It doesn't seem to be anything going on, but that, you know, the way the camera was kind of going in Yuri's room kind of implies we gotta go there. Where is that other room? It's right there. How do you get there? I mean, can you imagine if Miu and Miku, you know, decided, you know what, we're gonna sleep in separate rooms. Make it hard for Ren to get around each time we get attacked. Japanese style blind has been on you. Fabric looks like it has been repurposed from something else. More importantly, is there anything worth shit in here? Clock on top an old dresser. The face is worn and painted, but it seems to be like. I guess let's check on Yuri's room. One thing before we do that. No, it's wrong. Where? Let's see. Wait. Really? That's all you got? So you don't have the super duper stuff, do you? Doesn't carry over to your camera. You got the shitty camera. I was hoping we'd be able to get more points. Yuri is bathed in the red glow, but he's still in a deep sleep. Everything seems fine in there. Something has fallen under the bed. The book Yuri was reading might be worth checking out. Aha! I knew you little bastards. You're the crawling ghost, right? I never got to glance into your soul. Besides, didn't really know how to do that. I thought you were already done, honestly. You were kind of stuck in place for ages. Got the legs, got the head, got the arm, got the... Ah, my leg! Bad dog! I'll do it. Wrong button. Need to chug some sacred water. I assume they just apply it to their wounds rather than... I mean, what wounds would they even have? Spiritual wounds? We dead on yet? Fatal frame on your ass. Kinda literally in this sense, kind of in that general direction. Dude, you would touch his crotch. Or reaching for it. Maybe his ass. Wait a minute, are you serious? Ghosts can do that? This is different. Ghost hit and run. It doesn't fit the MO of the ghosts. It really doesn't when you think about it. I mean, you know, they have people take their own lives. That's basically what these ghosts do. So, why the fuck would it run someone down with their own car? What a life and death. The beliefs of Mount Akari are related to beliefs found all over the country. The water is life, and in death, the soul must return there. People come to the mountains to return their souls to the mother that keep it to them. To die a proper death, the belief that dying in the mountain's water was somehow proper. It shows a strong yearning for nature itself, with death as just another part thereof. You know, it's a common thing, especially in horror games. You know, you find notes scattered around and all that. But you see them as books, right? What a short ass book that must be. That's like barely 2 pages. What about all the other pages in that book? It's like, yeah, don't care. And what about those journal entries you find? I just imagine this. They pick up the actual journal and they just read one chapter. 1 page, 2 pages, a few pages, and they're like, right, I guess I'll look at it in a different chapter then. I'm worried about what's going on in the other rooms. I should check the cameras. Yeah, definitely should. Well, Yuri wake up anytime soon. It's got to be the influence of that. It's the stupid nights. Is it for Yuri and Haruka if they come to play? Probably. Can't have a ghost party without them. I can't understand a word you're singing. To that. Surveillance? What? Happens to Mount Akari have long been held peculiar beliefs. I like that. People would go there for special rituals and offer their lives to the dark waters of the mountain lake. Mount Akari has always been known for the many suicides that take place there. So is it basically like that infamous suicide forest then? Except in this case, it's literally ghosts that you know, come along and just kind of, you know? It's like if anyone had second thoughts going into that after thinking, you know what, they're going to take their own lives, they have second thoughts, the ghost like, no. You don't get to leave this place. This place will take you. You will never leave.
Souls are born of water, and water is what they revert to.
Well, that's for you.
To seek death in the waters of the mountain was to be reborn, a means to a proper death.
You still singing out there? Come sing with me. Oh, you got your best, didn't you? Sorry for closing the door in your face. Kind of, you know, wasn't expecting to get this of it. Well, Yuri, how can you make kind of like a noise while singing at the exact same time? It's an unusual skill to have. Stumble around. No. I guess I couldn't stop you doing that. I was just going to go into just like that. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh shit. Oh. The one hit kill? What? What the fuck even happened? This is strange. I thought that was like game over. Some awkward combat here. Oh my god, that... Can you go back to your previous form? This form sucks. Oh my god, the timing, I fucking hate it. Okay, now it's game over. God, who knew you could be such a tough battle? Good god. Suppose I shouldn't, you know, waste time with the Type 7 film. Oh my god, how far have you put me? Oh no. Oh no. Checkpoint system sucks. Why does it have to be fucking autosave? It's a terrible decision on the developer's parts. I mean, sure, fair enough, have autosave. But at the same time, incorporate freaking manual save. You can't just freaking rely on autosave because it's unreliable. And what if you like part way through a long chapter, drop, whatever, and you just, you know, want to call it a day because, you know, I don't know, whatever, essentially. You know, maybe you just want to get a badge. Maybe you got other things to do. Whatever the case, it's like, no, you can't do anything. You just gotta rely on the autosave. Like, fuck you. God damn this game. God damn it, why? Oh, I wasted that. Oh, God fucking damn it. I thought I had the sacred water selected. Oh, don't you just hate that? You click on the wrong freaking item and you waste it. Happened to me a number of times in games. It's like I've been playing Pokemon Legends Arceus or whatever the hell it's pronounced. And, you know, I've had a couple of occasions where, you know, I'd throw the wrong thing. Meaning to throw a Pokeball, but then the Pokeball that I throw was my Pokemon, so I end up in a battle instead of, you know, getting a stealth catch of a Pokemon. And it's like, damn it, why I end up wasting a useful item. Doesn't look like anyone. I mean, can't be. We'll have to come back up here anyway. We just have to confirm first. Gotta draw out the chapter. Oh, it's all so tedious. The back door is locked, like it always is. Not that the ghosts give a shit, though. We've never seen the bathroom. Just the way it is, like, we haven't seen the bathroom after all that. Well, we have technically in that one cutscene with Yuri, but that's about it. There's nothing even in here, it's bullcrap. Please have nightmares seems okay. How can you tell whether someone's having nightmares if they're just perfectly, just sleeping without making any motions, noise whatsoever? Anyways, that'll do for this part. Hopefully this chapter doesn't go on much longer, but at the same time, if that's the case, I'll end up playing the final chapter as well, and that'll be even longer, so chaos. Because, my hard drive space, man, I can't take it. Anyway, see you next time, viewers. See you next time.